Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Paper Lion. It's me, Gypsy. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. A lot of you who have been here know everything that's going on, but I know a lot of the new subscribers. I noticed I lost a couple of subscribers in my little sporadic hiatus, which it is what it is because I'm going through a lot of stuff. Not only have I lost my mom, but I also lost my dad too. So not a good way to start the video off, but just an explanation, just a quick one to let you guys know that I'm trying. It's a lot going on, and as I said, it is what it is. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to any new subscribers. Appreciate you guys being here. My regular subscribers, the ones who have been here, thank you guys so much for putting up with everything. I appreciate you. And a lot of this is going to be kind of like catch up. I did show you guys a video of me making something, well, making these, and they're like little things, little play things. And so I wanted to show you that there's another way to do them. I made a bunch of these using scrap. Of course, they're a lot bigger, more easy to handle, so you don't have to be stuck with one size of anything. So I'll probably try to decorate a couple of these for you. And I'm going to show you that with these, I've been using Vellum, which I do have some Vellum here, but I also wanted to show you guys that you can use things like this and also like this to make these if you don't have Vellum. So what we're going to first, and then, like I said, we're going to do a little decorating. And these can be any size you want, which is really great for using up some scraps. So basically here I'm just going to cut this odd little piece off. This week I was off. I don't know why I was off there doing some new thing for the school district here that I work for, and the kids had this whole week off, like just complete week, and I hoped that I would get here and do a bunch of stuff. Here it is now Thursday, and I'm not doing much. You can use them, leave them big like this, or you can cut them down thinner. However you choose to do is up to you. I'm only going to show you two here because it's so simple. Let's see, which way do I want this? Let's just cut a little bit off here and save some of that for another project. And then let's cut. I don't need it to be super long, so I'll cut this part down here too. All right, and of course that leaves us some scraps for next time to use. Let's get this out of the way. So basically, with the other one I had showed you, I had joined two, so I punched out the circle in here and joined two together. This one is even simpler because with that one you had to kind of line up the circles or shapes or whatever. With this one, we don't have to do that. How do I want this to go? This way or this way? I think it's pretty, let's do this way. With this one, since we're just using one piece instead, it's easier to just line them up. With this one, I would use like a thinner paper. With the other one, of course, this one was like a craft paper. It might be hard on your punch if you try to do them both at once. But with this one, it'll be easy because I chose thinner papers today. And of course, you don't have to use scraps for this. You can use any paper that you choose. So basically, we're just going to decide our origin. This one is a little bit over. So we're just going to go ahead and cut that off a little bit, and that leaves us with that. Like I said, these can be any shape that you want. So since this is a bigger one, I am gonna go, and you can choose to cut the side that's folded or the side. With this one, it really doesn't matter, as long as you're not cutting the edge off. You don't want to cut the edge off. It's got to still have a lip, something to kind of keep it in place. All right, let's see if I can center this. All right, that looks good to me. And of course, don't throw those away. You can add a little something to those, and those can be little things as well. Okay. And with this one, I think I am going to do just a regular circle down here at the bottom. This one is a little long. If you don't like how long it is, go back and cut it. There's 2 more circles to play with. All right, so basically that's the gist of it. I kind of wanted to do, I guess I didn't really pick, I didn't really think about this, because I don't know if that's not going to look, you know what, we're going to do it because I pulled it out. This is what we're going to do. All right, and so we're just going to open this up a little bit. Get out enough that's going to fit that area. And I wouldn't recommend using like too heavy like of a lace or fabric, and I realized now that it seems like I am cutting 2 pieces of this tulle at once, but that's okay. Just put that to the side, and then everything else is just basic stuff that I showed you in the last one, just a different shape. And so we're just going to, with this one, making sure that we get glue around the edges. And then we're going to get our piece. Trim that down just a little bit. And of course, you can always go back through with stitching if you want to. You want to pull out your sewing machine, you can do that as well. And so we're just going to make sure that that sticks. And with this, I probably should have went ahead and give it a little ink in here. We can do that. So this would probably be the front side, which is okay. All right. And then we're just going to add some glue to this side over here and join them together. Before everything happened, I'd written out a list of videos that I wanted to make. A lot of them kind of went along with some of the videos I made over like a month ago. So I'll probably go back through and try to pick up some of those, because honestly, my mind hasn't been very creative as you know, as of late. So I've got to pick up and get my juices flowing some type of way. All right, so we are going to sit this aside. It's barely even there. You really can't even see it with a tool. Of course, you can theme this whatever for Halloween, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. Use whatever colored, tool you have. It's there, but it's not there. But it just kind of gives that really cool little texture. And of course, you can see through it, which makes it even more fun for something like that to add to your journals. All right, we got one more. And with this one, we are going to use good old plastic sleeve. This can be acetate if you have acetate. Again, this could be vellum if you have vellum, but I know not everybody has vellum, so I like to make it as friendly as possible. You don't need very much for this one because it's small. The only thing with this, when you're using this, you just want to make sure, excuse me, when you place it down, I guess I should go. I keep forgetting, well, I don't want to close those together because that'll stick. And of course, this step is optional. You do not have to go in and ink the interior of the cutout. That is completely up to you. It just adds a level of definition and depth. But some projects don't require it, so, and some people don't like it. So it's up to you what you do with that. But when you're placing this, you just want to make sure you get it down and don't move it again. So wherever it lands, leave it, because you don't want all the nasty glue smearing through. Okay. And so we're just going to finish that with some glue. I zoomed my camera in, so I hope most of this is going to be actually in frame. I don't normally zoom in, so I got to try to remember that. So I hope that most of this is in frame. Okay. And there we go. And there is another version of this looking glass. I think that's what I'm going to call it, looking glass. I don't think I ever named the other ones, but it became clear with this one that it's a looking glass, basically. All right. So now that we got that, you can choose to go through and round your corners if you want to. It is completely up to you. And now we're going to decorate a couple of the ones that I already made. So let's see, we got these two. See, you can do it with the vellum, but I decided not to do it with that. Let's see. Let's do that one, maybe that one, and that one. And we can do that one also. And then I can do the rest of those off camera. I brought a couple little stamps over here. You can do some stamping. I also brought my little container with some of my die cuts in it. Use that. And then I tried to organize some of my other die cuts in here, because, you know, things kind of get away with you. If you don't have a place for them, you kind of forget you have them and all that good stuff. So let's see what we can do with these looking glass. I don't have to pull, well, I probably will use a little bit of ink over here for some of them. All right, let's see what we got. Like with this one, I chose to round the corner of that one, so I'll probably round this corner. First, let's trim that up a little bit. By the way, I was asking, I hope you guys are doing well. Anybody got any like holiday journals y'all are working on, getting ready for the holidays? Thanksgiving will be here before we know it. And for a lot of you who celebrate Halloween, it's just around the corner. Let's see. All right, so we got a little ink there. And let's see what can we pull out to make that pretty. Right off the bat, I see that, but that looks kind of big for it. I don't want it to like overshadow. So let's pull this a little closer and see what we can find. If there's anything we can find in here for that. With this one, since it's so skinny, I want to kind of have something running along the edge. instead of like taking over. Let's see what we have in here. Whatever I use, it might have to be cut in half, just so that it doesn't completely overpower. Again, as I said, I'm trying to stay in frame, but I don't know 100% whether or not I am going to achieve that or not. Oh, that's cute. Looking for single ladies. Oh, here's one. That might be cute. Okay, let's put that back to the side. All right, let's see what we have here. Doesn't have to be anything extravagant. You know, just a little something on there. Let's see, how does that look? That's kind of cute. I don't know, I'm not liking the way it's sticking off of there though. That's interesting. All right, let's see what that is opposed to something like this. Let's see. I didn't bring a lot of stamps over here, but I could always go back and add like some lace or something later to one of these corners. I think that's what I'll do. No, I don't like it. Well, let's see. See, when you give yourself too many choices, this is what happens. Let's do that. Oops. Of course, in the background, I got my Lofi Hip Hop Chill going. And it's okay if they overlap the circles a little bit. That just adds more dimension. Maybe these little kids here are getting ready to go to school because they both have very solemn faces. So I imagine they're not very happy about it. So I think that's cute. Okay, we'll leave that one like that. And then let's see what we have here. And of course, you don't have to leave the whole circle, the whole shape open. You can if you desire, but it's not necessary. Let's see what we have here. Seems like everything I have is quite big. I think it's time for me to order some little teeny things. I don't know why I thought these were small things, but they're not as small as I thought. Let's see what we have here. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a cute little sticker. Let's see what we have here. I don't know. I don't like how they're working together. It's probably just me, guys, like having a hard time. I'm going to put that one back. I had these like in a smaller version that would have worked perfectly. Not sure where my small ones are. But we're just going to put, we're going to do this. And I'm pretty sure I can come back later if you're having like me a little creative block. Just get something down on them, and then when you're in a a more creative mood, then you can come back. These can always be added to. They don't always have to just end with the first thing you put on them. Okay. And honestly, that one's sweet just like it is. Let's see if I wanted to. You could go back and put something like that, but I don't want it to be. I kind of like it to be in the corner. That's just me. Okay, so we're going to leave this one like it is. Probably go back with a little stamping later on or something like that. And let's see, here is a pretty pale floral. This one doesn't give me much space to work with up here at the top. So let's see what we can find in the words. See if I can find a small little word to go up there, or one of these small word labels. And let's see what else is in here. That little mushroom. And also have like a little birds. None of them really match the right color. Let's see what this is. Something like that is okay. I'm going to trim this up. This side over here has the word post on it. So with this saying love letters, I thought that was kind of cute for that. And then we'll just ink this up and get it over in the corner here. And it's okay if it sticks off just a little. Okay. And let's see what we can do with this one. This one to me is going this way. Oh, that side seems to be a little bit bolder than that one. So let's concentrate on this side. Trim this up a little bit. Go ahead and round all the edges on this one. My mom loved cheetah print. That was one of her favorite things to wear. Cheetah print, and she loved red. She loved the color red. All right, so I see the perfect thing here. And it's already got some kind of rose-like pattern in it. I don't think the whole rose is, let's see. Trim around this a bit. Get a little less bulky and a little more elegant looking. That's the one thing about some of the stickers you buy from Temu. They have so much outer border that it just makes them kind of look kind of clunky. So if you've run into that problem, just know that you can always come back and trim to give them a sleeker appearance. And don't be afraid to cut them down if you see little sections where you can cut them and get the most out of what you're doing, what you're using. Okay, so we'll use this one over here. And then let's see what kind of, you can use a little piece over here. All right. I had to put my focus into that because such tiny little leaves, you know. Now I'll just go through and ink that up a little bit, kind of make it fit the color scheme here. I don't want it to be too bold and bright on this this background. So now here's the challenge. Oh, it's coming off pretty easy. I'm so surprised. So we're gonna put this one over in the corner. And then let's see if we have such luck with this one over here. Normally stickers give me such a run for the money. Okay, let's see if we want to frame it, or do I want to just put it here? Yeah, let's go ahead and frame it. It's very kind of subtle because of the red on top of that. It kind of, there's so much going on that it kind of blends in. But that's okay. You can go back and, no, not going to add anything. I think that's enough. I'll probably add like some ribbon or something, excuse me, in the corner. But for that one, that one's done. And let's see, we have a couple more. We've got this nice gold one here. Let's see what we have. I see this mushroom that I like, and let's see what else is in here. Is that one thinner than that one? Yeah, let's see what these look like. Let's see, specimen here. Yeah, I like that one better. All right, so let's give a little ink to this. If it had been too big, you could always, of course, just cut it down. But I think that one works just fine. Okay. Again, guys, forgive me, please, if it's going off the edges. I'm so used to having all of my space down here to work with, all the way to the edge. Now that's cute. Let's go ahead and trim off some of these excess little bits and pieces. We were working with scraps in the beginning. Oh, I think that looks very elegant. That'd be nice for a really nice little journal. I don't know if I'll round the edges on this one, but let's go ahead and give it some ink. I don't remember where I got this. I think this particular paper was in one of my fall large paper pads that you buy from Hobby Lobby. This needs a little bit of glue in here. Okay, get that glued down. And I just love it. I know I've used it on several projects, and I think I'm about out of it. Let's see what we have here. This one's so, like, such a pattern on it. I gotta figure out what to put on this one that will combat that, because that is an unusual green. Let's see what we have over here. Now this one actually might benefit from and of course you can decorate these sideways if you want to. Let's see what else we have in here. I think that one's gonna call for something kind of big. That's too big. Let's see, what do we have in here? I think I did have it. I gotta play around with this one, guys, because I don't know really what to put on this. So I'm just gonna pull some stuff out and kind of just play around with it. All right, I think that's enough. Let's see what we can figure out with this one. There was one more black little thing in here. Oh, we got that T label. I'm giving myself a job is what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to go back through and sort all these things out once I'm done. All for the sake of art. Okay, let's see what we have here. I kind of like that. But, oh, excuse me. What do we think of that, guys? Maybe without the clock. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, let's do that. Don't want to think too hard on it. Okay. I guess I'll leave the staple in. It gives it a nice little look. Sometimes I try to keep my little T labels, and sometimes I don't. But I really liked the black ones because it's kind of hard to find like black little pieces to put on things. I don't use black a whole lot in my art, but every once in a while for something like this, you kind of need it. I guess I should have inked this up first, but it's okay. I've got to get to making some shorts again. I haven't done anything. I feel so like out of loop. But I know I got to come through and catch up. every time I think about making a video, I've just kind of been like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. But I know that I've got to get back to it. You know, I've worked hard on this little channel, and I don't want to just see it, you know, just die. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. I do have some quiet time crafting ideas. Like I said, I wrote down a lot of things I wanted to get done. And this was not on the list. This was not on the list. But, you know, sometimes, you know, like I said, my mind hasn't really been very creative. Well, actually, you know what? I didn't write it on the list, but this is something that I had wanted to do since I had showed you guys how to do the ones that I showed you in the beginning, because I had wanted to come back and just decorate them with you. But things, you know, things happen. But now they just been kind of sitting on my desk, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. I told myself last night, and a lot of times I have to tell myself out loud what I'm going to do, because with my personality type, I have ADHD, and I also, I think I'm in early stages of dementia. I really do, because I'm super forgetful. If I don't tell myself out loud and kind of just plan it with myself, I don't get it done, because that's just who I am. This is really a bizarre kind of pattern, but I think it will lend itself to some black and white, and I do already have black and white out here. But yeah, I literally have to tell myself, and I have to plan it with myself, because if not, it generally will not get done. Okay. Why is this not doing what I wanted to do? Okay, it would, but it's, let's see. Something on my eye. All right. This one will just, it kind of fades in, but it doesn't. Let's see. We're going to cut this flower. Or do I want to go with, let's see. Before I commit to that, let's see what this is looking like. I mean, I could do something very simple like that, and I actually still could come, let's see. If you guys heard that bump, that is from my upstairs neighbors. As I said, the school is out this week. Now, do I want to use this little piece of flower? Or do I want to get fancy and use this one? Guys, tell me. What do you think? I kind of like that, honestly. Let's see. What is this over here? Now it's kind of dumb looking. Okay, let's go here. I don't really do a whole lot of masculine looking things, so, you know, let's tone that down just a little bit. So anytime it's like something masculine, I always try to see if I can add like a little bit of feminine somewhere in there. Okay, guys, we're going to make him dark skin or tan, just so he can blend in with everything else. All right, we're going to put Mr. Man down there. just a little bit of ink around the edges. I don't know why I always feel like I gotta ink the black things up too, because I really don't. Wait a minute, let's see what this looks like with it. Now see, this is why I don't bring too much things onto the table, because now I like that too. Let's see. Now I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the one that I had chose originally. But they both would have worked. And that's why when you bring too many things to the table, you get like confused. Well, at least I do. I don't want to speak for y'all, but I get confused because it's like, you know, all of these combination choices, you can be here for hours, you know, playing around with just the details, you know. And for me, it's all too easy to get caught up like that. Let's see, how did I want that to go? So go back and wipe some of that glue off. If some of you remember, I got these pieces, these bigger pieces from Hobby Lobby. I did like a haul video from Hobby Lobby. Now, clearly you guys saw that I had used the blue tool. But when it's real thin and you're using it in a thin application like this, it really, the colors don't really show up, because you could not tell me that that's blue. Nobody could tell me that that is blue. But I actually like this one. I think this is, excuse me, I think this is really nice. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'll probably have to end up editing it down a little bit. But I really think that that is very sweet. So this will probably be my cover picture. Well, it'll be in the cover. I think that's great. Oh my God, I'm so shocked with what we came up with. Of course, this one holds a special place. But this is what we've done, guys. This is what we've done today. Not a whole lot, but you know that you can take this now and do whatever you want to do with this whole little looking glass technique that we've done here on this channel. I am going to be trying to make a few more videos today after this one is done, before my daughter wakes up, because then we have like house cleaning to do. But if I don't get any more videos this week, please guys be patient with me. Anyway, I am glad that you guys were here to be able to share this time with me. Thank you for being here. And any people who are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button. I will be trying to get back to doing regular videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!